Hell and back and went back to hell. Been to jail, came home and went back to jail. Made sales, got a job, went back to sales. Still smart enough to know that I ain't actually failed. Progress stagnant cause you ain't following up. One thing.
What up, TMS family? And today is Tuesday, November 2nd, 2021. Here on the 2 Month Show, it's always real talk by real people. And happy American Indian Heritage Month. So, with that being said, always real talk by real people. I'm your host, MT, and with me are my co hosts.
It's just Jones today, and on the right of me.
You know what it is behind Just Jones, Zeus the Truth, in the building giving you flavor in your ear. God damn it.
That's
Hey,
right. Hey, so title of today's show is It Had to Be Done. It had to be done. We got a jam-packed show for you all today. Something for you all to enjoy on your lunch breaks. And we got a couple things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the death of Alpo Martinez. For those of you all that don't know, his character was played by Cameron and paid in full. Notorious, crime lord, and federal informant, which got a lot of people locked up. Locked up.
And me and the goes to say with this is like, okay, rest in peace, because I wish death for no man. But is that safe to say right now? Because you know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll get into it a little bit later.
yeah, half of DC celebrating right now.
Exactly. And then, you know what I'm saying, we do have the NFL trade deadline going on right now. So far, biggest move right now has been Melvin Ingram from the Pittsburgh Steelers to the Kansas City Chiefs. So we're going to get into what other moves should happen today. We'll throw some players out there, see if they – oh, yeah, well, that was yesterday. But Von Miller now is at LA Rams, so that should be good as well for the Rams. The Rams will have him Sunday night when they go to play the Tennessee Titans.
Him and Aaron Donald?
And Jalen Ramsey, yeah, that's going to be
when
pretty
we get into
good.
that, the Rams had a meme that backfired on them. They had this meme from this old school gambling movie where they went all in on the chips, and these guys really just didn't know what happened after that. But we'll bring that up later.
All right. So we'll talk about that. And so first off, let's recap last night's game. So the over and under on that game was 52.5. The Chiefs and the Giants only went for 37 points. That's right, 37. Chiefs came out 20-17. Gentlemen, is this a step in the right direction for the Kansas City Chiefs? How are you all feeling about that game last night?
It was hard to watch.
Well, first of all, it wasn't a game for me to watch, to be honest, because it should have been a for sure win for the Chiefs. To me, now that score seems a little bit mature. Oh, no, premature for the Chiefs. Like I think they could have did a little bit more with the points. What was the actual score between the both two teams? You said it was a total of 36 points, right?
37. Chiefs 20. Giants 17.
Yeah. So even with that game being that close, it just doesn't seem like it's a right step for the Chiefs over the Giants. It seems like they're really struggling right now. And then also, this can be a transition too once we get to it. I mean, with them building right now in their trade, do you think that's their focus that they need to build on? And does that reflect on last night's game?
Defense is definitely one of the issues. That guy Sorensen, he is ass. Sorensen reminds me of Jeff Heath for the Cowboys. Sorensen is complete trash. He doesn't communicate well with the team on defense. When they're telling him things, he doesn't follow his assignments, and he gets burnt a lot. As far as on offense, listen, I'm just going to let Mr. Jones take it away because I remember when Mr. Jones was already crowning Patrick Mahomes, and I said, hey, I see some flaws in it. No, Patrick Mahomes is the truth. He this, he that. I said, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, it's something about him because a lot of the chunk plays that they were making was Patrick Mahomes gets outside the pocket, run around like a chicken with his head cut off, and then throw the ball up in the air, and then Tyreek Hill comes down with it because he got behind the defense. They don't have any structure on offense. Last night was probably the most structured that I've seen them because they utilized their running game with Darrell Williams. But as far as like actual like running good like design pass plays and things like that, I didn't see much. And another thing that's happening is the Chiefs have to completely establish this running game because
Well,
one
hold
of the
on, hold
things
on,
that
hold
the
on.
Giants
Before you go into the running game, I do want to say not only Mr. Jones that I was really invested into it, and not only me, a lot of people was because Madden gave that idea that the whole goat and lamb situation of how it was coming.
That shit
I
was
mean,
done.
it was, but we also had this debate too, where we also talked about this when he actually had a great fucking season, you know. So when he had a
but
great
again,
season, we also
I
talked
just
about
told
this
you.
offense. And no, I agree with you,
Yeah.
100%. And I would say
It's
I was
not
pretty
much.
much the person that was on the cuff that was saying that he is this great quarterback. Maybe I was trying to hand him the crown, or maybe
I
like hoping
mean,
he
he
can get
still is a
knighted
great quarterback.
once Tom
He
Brady
still is a
steps
great
down.
quarterback. He's a great quarterback, but it's more so he's relying on arm talent versus actual skill. There's a difference.
Okay.
Skill is I'm going to read the defense. I'm going to communicate with my wide receivers. I'm going to have them alter their routes or have them come back to the ball so we can make plays happen. That's not what I'm seeing from Mahomes, especially this year. I've seen flashes of it in the past where I've been like, they gonna catch up to this shit eventually. But everybody will praise him. Oh, he threw it sidearm. Oh, he threw it no look under. I'm like, all of this
I
is gonna
mean, it
get caught
was
up
pure
to you.
luck. Yeah, it was. I mean, we covered this in the previous show. I
Mm-hmm.
guarantee
I literally, yeah,
we
and
had. No,
A
I want
John
to
was called
say
all of that.
He's
the
still third
debate
in
between
passing yards, but his
Lamar
turnovers
and
went up.
him that we covered that, and we really
Mm-hmm.
broke down Patrick Mahomes.
He's still on
Mm-hmm.
pace. He's still on pace for 40 touchdowns. I mean,
He
he's
is
third
still
in
on pace in
passing
that.
yards.
Yeah, but what
It's
pace
just
is he on for
yeah, his interceptions
interceptions?
went up.
20? What is he on pace for? 20 interceptions?
Yeah, he on pace for about 20. He probably gonna throw like
Mm-hmm.
15.
That's what I'm saying. So but it's one of those things where you have to ask yourself, what the hell, like, what is going on? One of the things that I saw was the Giants played two deep safeties.
I was about to
That's
say,
part of it.
pretty much what you was going into too. The rushing game. I was about to say you can expound on that too as well because that
Yeah,
ties into the offense as well
Yeah,
too.
and honestly, their offense is based on speed, and the receivers are not breaking open on deep routes like they usually do.
no,
Honestly,
they're breaking
and
open.
it, and
The
it
thing is, they got two deep safeties back there. Nobody's
yeah,
doing single high safety with them anymore because they don't respect their running game. Daryl
yeah,
Williams is actually pretty good, but when Edwards Hilaire had went out and
he
went down, they said,
he
"Oh,
was
they don't have
fumbling
a
in that
threat."
too.
Hmm?
He was fumbling in that before then,
He was.
Mm-hmm.
like in key
He was
like
fumbling.
pivotal moments, like losing
He
games
was.
because of that.
Yeah, he had about 2 to 3. The Chiefs. Here's the thing: the Chiefs. A lot of it is mental. They got to cut down on the turnovers, but the other part is they have to actually design some good passing plays. And it needs to be some comeback routes. It needs to be deep posts to the sidelines. It needs to be, you know what I'm saying? It needs to be a couple of those things because you can't just continue to rely on Patrick Mahomes run outside the pocket, extending the play, and then just
But he's not a
doing
pocket QB.
he
Or
is.
are you saying that he can be?
No, he is a pocket QB. I'm just saying that you can't keep relying on him to get out of the pocket, extend a play, and then just throw a 50-yard bomb down the field. Patrick Mahomes is so used to those chunk plays, he doesn't know how to be methodical and just move down the
Oh, so
field.
you saying more of that he need to make, I guess, a quicker release versus actually
Yeah,
developing a
he needs
play
to make a
that's
quick
trash?
Yeah, he needs to make quicker reads, better reads, and he needs to settle for the intermediate routes, the 10 to 15 yards, because trying to pick up 40 and 50 yards every single play, that's not going to work. Not
It
in
doesn't.
today's
I mean,
NBA.
and then also
They
with his
figure that out.
defense, it won't work. I mean, think about it. I mean, like once you
Hmm.
go a 4-0 when you're trying to get these these great gain of yards, and it doesn't work out for you, and then you put the defense back on the field, and then you have a team that could actually move up the field in small increments. So
Hmm.
it's going to be hard on your defense. I mean, I definitely agree with you. I mean, but with their agreements, it gives me a 50-50, and I kind of feel like I don't know what side to take because doesn't that make him a great quarterback? Because when plays aren't there, he can actually extend plays and possibly get that.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be what you depend on. You get what I'm saying? Like it.
No, that's
So
true.
here's the difference. So like with Aaron Rodgers, and I'll use him as an example. When Aaron Rodgers is going down the field, you can look at it this. He's okay with dumping it off. He's okay with hitting his tight end, you know what I'm saying, for the intermediate routes. He's okay with hitting Devontae Adams 10, 15 yards, Randall Cobb, whatever. And then when he gets you to jump off sides or he sees that he has single coverage on the outside with Devontae Adams or with the guy Valdez Scantling, he says, you know what, then I'm going to take my shot. Mahomes just looks to take the big shot every single play, and you can't do that. You can't.
That gunslinger mentality.
Exactly. That's
It's how
exactly what it is.
There's Madden mentality.
That's basically what it is.
Well, Brett Favre been doing it way before him.
Yeah, and how many rings
Well,
did
Brett Favre was
come
Brett
away with?
Favre. Yeah, exactly. You hit the nail on the coffin.
Yeah, he got one, and he got 4 MVPs.
Okay.
All
Looks
right,
like
that's
Patrick
it.
Mahomes is headed for the same thing.
But you
And
got
One ring and
and,
4
and how
MVPs.
and
hey,
look
when
though,
was like Green Bay
and
ever
also
the
on top
best
of that,
team?
how
And
is
they
his
lost?
body? How's his body after retirement?
You said what?
How's his body after retirement?
He ain't broken up. He played over 20 years straight. Remember, he's the
Yeah, I
NFL
know.
Iron
And
Man.
he made a lot of
Him and
dumb
Eli.
decisions making those plays.
Eli beat his record, but he was the NFL Iron Man for a minute.
And Eli beat it doing what?
Playing.
Standing in the pocket and making smart plays and actually
And
utilizing
he
the
got
offense.
beat the fuck up too.
It's
They
serving
both got
himself.
beat up. How
I
did
mean,
Eli, who had
yeah, they did, but you gotta think about it. That was actually the Giants' fault. The Giants had a fucking horrible offensive line. So, I mean, but he did do what
Well, they
he
still
did
do.
as far as his
They still
due
having those
diligence. I
same
think he
issues.
played a little bit better than as far as a skill set quarterback. Brett Favre was just playing
you
like
think
a pure
Eli
athlete.
played better than Brett?
No, so I want to word this correctly because he's not
Take your time.
better, but far as smart playing and being safe and then going out with a perfect bow and winning these championships that he did.
What you mean? He didn't go out with a perfect bow. That man won he won all of like 6 games like his last 2 to 3 years.
And he got benched.
Hey, listen, at least he didn't get hurt going out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll take that.
I mean, Brett Favre didn't get hurt. When Brett Favre left, it was because he said that he had.
He was already hurt. He was a fucking machine at this point.
Nah, he ain't get hurt to the Jets.
Yeah, he didn't get hurt to the Jets. Then after the Jets, he went to the Vikings where he
had like the best season of his career. One of the best seasons of his career. He went 40 and 8.
Yeah, and he went to the NFC Championship, and then that's when that Bounty Gate happened. And then
that
he tried to come back.
Pass at the end.
Yeah, that dumbass pass. Then he went for one more year after that and didn't cut it, and it was just like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eli got bit for Geno Smith, bro.
Exactly. Come on, man.
Geno. That nigga.
Exactly. Which we call. We said that he was going to get his first win.
I'm gonna let you have that. I ain't gonna lie to you because I cannot word it how I want it. But basically, what I'm saying is, in that career, with that being said, he has his 4 MVPs. Brett Favre is the better quarterback by far. But far as retiring and far as putting that wear and tear on your body, I want to say that Eli had the better route of doing that.
I disagree.
So you trying to say he was the safer player? That's what you're trying to say?
Yeah. More safe as far as the career. Instead of putting everything, I mean, that's what made Brett Favre because he put everything on the line.
Okay, Eli's last 3 seasons in the league. 2017, he went 3-12. 2018, he went 5-11. 2019, 1-3, and then that's when he was ultimately benched for Geno Smith. And I think that's when he was. It was some record that he was up for him because they benched him. Then they brought him back the next week, and then turned around and benched him for the rest of the year. And everybody was pissed about it. Like, yo, the Giants organization are assholes. Brett Favre's last 3 seasons. 9-7 with the Jets, 12-4 with Minnesota, made an NFC Championship game, and then in 2010 he did go 5-8, played 13 games, and was essentially done. So, who ended their career on a better note?
Who won? Who won the most Super Bowls though?
Eli got one more. He sure did.
All right then. All right, that's all. That's the point that I'm making.
So
Fuck
you
up
ain't
the
gonna say
last
the
two
first.
seasons.
So you ain't gonna say the first one. The defense ain't win that for him. Yeah, like one of the best front sevens of all time.
He
Yeah,
did.
pretty much. Yeah, second one was all him, but second
Justin,
one was
yeah,
mostly him.
Justin Tuck, Umi, and
All right.
motherfucking with straight hands.
Yeah, and
Okay.
straight hand on up. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yeah, he got one more though,
But
and he
when
beat
Brett
the goat.
Favre went
He
to the
beat the goat
Vikings,
twice.
I mean, he didn't have a decent squad when he was there.
Oh yeah, he
All
had a
right
great
then.
offense. He had a great offense.
Okay.
Yeah, but Brett Favre. But just to get back to it, it goes
He had
back to
AP.
Brett Favre. Yeah, but it goes back to. Oh yeah, speaking of AP with so Derrick Henry now is going to be out for the remainder of the season.
That's
AP
It's
is
sad.
very
up.
possible
AP
That's
is
sad.
that
up.
he could.
And AP about to go ahead
Yeah,
and be a monster.
yeah, but Derrick Henry, they said he might be back playoff time if the Titans make it.
They will.
Yeah, I know they will, and that's going to be nice. I hope Julio is healthy because if it's just Derrick Henry and AJ, yeah, we all know how that's going to end. But the AFC is so up for grabs right now. We don't know who's going to be the dominant team. You don't know. Like who would you consider as the best team in the AFC right
That's a good question.
now? Mm-hmm.
You want to say the Ravens, but they got their ass whooped. You want to see Buffalo, but they got their ass whooped. You,
Yeah,
these are teams you want to say. At the beginning of
yeah,
the year, you might have picked Kansas City, but look at them now. It's like
exactly. Honestly, we won't know.
Cleveland will always be Cleveland.
I was
You
about to
think
say, here's the thing: you
the
have four
Bengals,
different.
maybe?
No, because the Bengals just got smacked.
Yes, they
Yeah.
did. See that?
I
See
ain't
that
gonna
shit?
lie to you. That is so
Ain't no
disappointing.
favorite. Ain't no favorite, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say that. To be honest with you,
Momentum
you
wise, I
got
like the Ravens. They just took that 1-0,
yeah,
but they're gonna bounce back. Momentum
yeah,
wise, I
but
like the Ravens.
yeah, I
Nah,
was
the
about to say,
Ravens
but the
shaky
crazy
this year.
thing is,
I don't know
yeah,
about the Ravens
crazy
right now.
thing is though, yo, what the hell is going on? All right, so in the NFC, you actually got four different choices that you can make an argument for.
Yeah,
You can make an argument for the Rams.
of
You can
course.
say the Bucks. You can
Yeah.
say the Packers, and
Mm-hmm.
then you can say this team right here, which is on my hat, which is the Dallas Cowboys.
I mean, y'all
You,
can say that too. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'll give it to
yeah,
you. Huh?
They've
It's just
been they've
being
been playing
actually
they've been playing magnificent
not
football.
the
They
not
have.
the stroke your
hmm
ego because that's your team. You know what I'm saying? But to be realistic, yeah, it could be a contender. Yeah, not even gonna lie.
It's still
yeah,
a long season though. It's a long season.
it is. But
But I ain't
here's what
gonna
I
lie.
will say.
These are things why I think it's a different team this year. One important factor is how many times Zeke fumbled the ball this year.
I don't think he fumbled at all. Zero.
Uh,
He hasn't
you,
fumbled in like the past 293 carries or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's like something
It's like the
crazy.
longest
Something
in his
crazy like
career. Longest career between
mm-hmm.
fumbles.
yeah,
Um, Pollard averaged the most yards
Bless you.
per rush
thank you.
under Lamar Jackson. So as a running back, he averaged the most yards per rush.
Mm-hmm.
The defense, I believe, is top 3 in takeaways. Might
Mm-hmm.
still be number 1. Yeah, it's a different team. It's a different team. We're winning close games. We're getting walk-off touchdowns. I mean, look at last
Mm-hmm.
week. You see what our backups was doing last year. You know who we had Sunday Night Football around this time last year? Starting Ben DiNucci.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't
know,
even gonna lie
Yeah.
to you. Y'all last game was actually fucking decent. Oh my god,
Cooper
like
Rush only
I was
threw
looking
3
at some of the
passes in his
plays.
NFL career. He threw 3 passes in
Yeah.
his NFL career.
Yeah.
And he
And
went
he
out
threw
there and
40.
won. That just shows you the talent we do have. But
Mm-hmm.
here's my fear: Amari Cooper. He's made of plexiglass. The dude is hurt already.
Yeah, but guess what? He came back though. He used that
Yeah,
little
I called
massaging
it.
thing and came back and made that
I
and
still
made that
called it though.
you did. He came back and made that final catch, that TD catch for the win. So I can't hate on Amari for that.
that was a good fade route.
It was an excellent fade, right?
It,
That was
it,
one of the best ones ever.
it was
Like
like pitch
honestly,
and
that was
catch.
the yeah.
All right, so look,
Kyler Murray needs to take
as a
notes.
fan, I'm gonna ask both of you. So was it a
Mm-hmm.
smart play versus him actually being hurt and then extending himself and making that catch for the win, or should have been somebody else?
No, I mean it's smart
Nah, it
if you
had to
can
be
make the
him.
play.
He
Yeah, it
had to
had to be
do it.
him. And here's the thing: Ben DiNucci actually checked into that play. They were going to run it. He looked out, saw Amari had 1-on-1,
No,
and had a
Cooper Rush.
guy who
Cooper
had been.
Rush. Don't say Ben DiNucci. Cooper Rush.
I didn't say Ben
Continue.
DiNucci.
I think you did, bro. Continue.
I didn't.
I think
I
I
said
don't
he's
know. It didn't sound like Cooper Rush, but go
yeah.
ahead.
Uh,
No, I said Rush checked out of that play.
uh,
I said he had Amari out there, and it was a Viking player who got replaced. I forgot who the corner is. The corner got replaced. So Amari so once he checked it off to Amari, Amari was like, all right, bet. Amari went out there and made that play. I mean, the thing is, Amari Cooper has been hurt for the last 3 seasons. So to say, oh, well, he shouldn't have been out there, yes, he should have. You let him go out there. You let him make that play. You let Amari play as long as he can say he can go out there and play. Now, what the Cowboys need to do is they don't need to fuck him over. They need to reward Amari Cooper. And honestly, last night that game that Amari Cooper had was kind of like, hey, I'm hurt, but guess what? I'm still the top dog, and I'm still the best receiver out here in Dallas. So y'all stop giving all number 88 that young boy some praise because I can still get it done.
it's a matter of time, though. I'm glad he's playing good,
I
though.
mean, of course, but the thing is, Amari Cooper's not that old. Amari Cooper's only 27.
I know. He's still
He's
in.
Yeah,
playing. He's playing like he's 32.
You crazy.
Yeah.
What you mean? Come on, man.
How's he
Y'all
playing like he's
understand?
32?
He not
How's he
performing
playing
like
like
he
he's 32?
needs to.
His burst, his speed ain't there no more. He running great
Yeah,
routes,
so
though.
I was about to say he's relying on his route running. What's the problem with that? If you hurt, rely on
Nothing.
your route running.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Oh, okay.
The greatest did it. Jerry Rice did it. His game,
Oh,
he
okay.
had great game speed.
Well, he's
Oh,
not
okay.
Jerry
Eight
Rice
catches.
though.
No,
Eight
ain't
catches.
nobody will ever be
No,
Jerry
of
Rice,
course
but
not. No.
Right. So
Eight
that's a bad
catches.
comparison.
122
Ain't
yards and a
game.
touchdown last
Ain't
night.
game.
What's wrong with
Ain't
that?
game. Ain't game. Ain't
13
game.
catches.
Ain't
13 catches.
game.
Game one for 139 and 2
Look at that
TDs.
shit.
What's wrong with Amari Cooper? Who was the last Washington wide receiver to have over 100 yards? Was it
Terry
Terry?
had one
And
this
what we
year.
did?
Man, come on, man. It's Terry,
When did he
man.
Terry
do
had
it?
one this year.
Stop
I
playing with
know
me, man.
Terry had one
When
Look,
this
was
year.
look.
it? When
MT,
was it?
look. I'm gonna
What
shut it
game was
down,
it?
right? Once your man Cooper step up and start being elite, I give him his respect. Okay. Other than that, man, he's still average. Huh?
The
He's
crazy part is
a
the
burst,
disrespect of the
receiver.
Vikings, though, because Dak was healthy.
Yeah, it's
Dak
a
could have
healthy
played.
scratch.
He was a healthy scratch. That nigga could have played.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think on
Well,
that
we
though?
know what Amari Cooper is.
Let's say him if he
We
play all
already
the
knew
time.
that we had Kirk Cousins. Who, Dak?
Yeah, they reserving him. He could take a game
There
off.
ain't no reserving him. He'll be back.
They
He'll be back.
NFL
He'll
load
be back.
management. It was NFL load management that game. He could have
Of
played.
course it was.
He
Of
could have.
course it was.
They
He could have
they
played, but there was no
LeBroned him,
need for
Zeus.
him to play.
They LeBroned him.
He said it'll burn him.
Yeah,
In
They give him some
in all
luxury treatment.
honesty,
Hey man,
in
go
all
ahead, sit back,
honesty,
man. Call the plays real quick. Now, what I would do on the field, do this shit, nigga.
nah.
Like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. New
pretty much.
York made that call. New York said, "Hey, we need a viewership. It's Halloween night. Dak, if you go out there, we know you're gonna have them up 28-7 about halftime, and nobody gonna watch the second half. So y'all need to shut Dak down. Tell him that he can't play. This way we can keep this as a close game." And that's what it was. It was a close, entertaining game the whole way through. Were you not at the edge of your seat, Mr. Jones?
The defense played well. Defense played well.
Were you not at the edge of your seat, Mr. Jones, for most of that game?
Well, second half, yeah. Second half, yeah.
Okay. And
Second
that's what
half,
they
yeah.
wanted. And that's what they wanted.
Yeah, between
That's
that
all
and
it was. It was
the
about
Braves
viewership.
giving it up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, man. Y'all up 3-1. It's not, if y'all don't close this out
3-2.
game
It's
6,
3-2.
man.
Yeah,
Well, it's
3-2.
3-2 now. I'm
Yeah.
saying it was 3-1. Yeah.
I know
Oh,
it's
boy.
scary. They got to win Game 6. It's scary. But the thing that we was doing is our bullpen was excellent, and they actually got cracked. You know what I mean? We was up 4-0 early, and then next thing there was two runs. They tied. Then they exploded and got 9. I'm like, what the hell? Cheating ass Astros.
Not looking good.
oh
Looking good.
man, I told you,
gotta
man.
win that
In the
motherfucker.
last jump, the nigga, man, what's his name? Mattress something. Put that money down, and he looking to win I think 36 million off the
I know.
Astros if they win. So
Okay.
if they win, then you know what it is.
Yeah, yeah. Isaac Pitbull Cruz is going to be facing Javante Davis. I never heard of this guy. This
Who?
is going to
Isaac
be
Frost?
Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
Isaac Frost from Fight
Isaac
Night.
Football Cruz.
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
Yeah, man.
That's the
Hold your
name.
head, Rolly.
sound like a
I hope
character.
it ain't true, Rolly. Hold your head, bro.
What?
Wow.
Nah, because the fight was supposed to be Rolly versus Tank, but Rolly got hit with a sexual assault charge yesterday, so he had to back out the fight.
Mm.
He got to fight a case. Something about them
Yeah.
Mayweather boys, man, and these females,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Mm-hmm. It's what it is, though. But all right.
They
Having
should have
no.
learned from Floyd. They should have learned from Floyd shit.
Yeah. So pretty much with the NFL, with the trade deadline and what's going on right now, it's not really much.
Man, Deshaun
It's
Watson
not
needs
really.
to happen though. Deshaun
Oh
Washington to
yeah,
the
I was just
Dolphins.
gonna.
It has to happen.
All right, hold on.
You said to where?
So Texans. So the Texans are trading Charles Aminu to the San Francisco 49ers. That's a move. He's a DN, so he's going to the 49ers. I don't. Yeah.
Man, free Deshaun Washington today. Please free that man today.
That nigga not going nowhere. That nigga about to ride the bench.
Well, no,
Yeah,
it's not even that. He has it. The thing is that what's slowing it down is he has a no trade clause. So if they go to try to trade him somewhere that he doesn't want to go, all they got to do is say, "No, I don't want to waive it, and I'm not going there." That's
I
all
think
that is.
I think he'd go anywhere to play right now. He'd go to Miami to play.
Well, Miami was his number one destination. That's where he wants to go.
Make
That's a
it
nice
happen.
spot. I think that's
Fuck this.
decent.
Keeping
Who
these
called that?
draft picks.
Who called that a minute ago? Somebody else called that when we talked about
We've been
that.
talking about that since last summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, he been said he wanted to go to. He been said he wanted to go to the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, because. But who else needs to move? So we know Deshaun Watson. What do y'all think about Odell Beckham? Y'all think he should be traded?
I don't know. I needed to see Odell Beckham perform.
You ain't
Oh,
gonna
I
see him
see
before
him.
Baker can't get it to him.
I was about to say that. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like Odell gets a lot of heat for stuff that's like not really his fault. I feel like it's more so on. It's definitely more so on Baker.
It's all on Baker. He had him and Landry back last Sunday, and they ain't do shit.
Mm-hmm.
10 points. This is the first time they were together in like a year, and they got 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Baker playing hurt too.
Yeah, Baker playing hurt, but it's his non-throwing shoulder. But still, you got to be careful with that because one serious hit and then you could be out for the rest of the year. You don't want to mess up that clavicle. Ask Tony Romo. So I get it, but at the same time, I just hate how the media and everything always try to push everything on Odell like it's his fault. When really, truthfully, this isn't Odell's fault. The poor play. It's not.
I think it's
I'm
Baker
trying to think of.
Mayfield's fault.
Yeah, it's
No,
mainly
I don't
Baker's
even
fault.
think. I don't even think it's his fault. I think it's just like the coaching staff fault. Like they have arsenals. I don't know why they don't perform.
I wouldn't even say it's the coaches. It's Baker Mayfield. They're calling the right plays. You got to remember when Chubb and Hunt is out there, they're doing it. The problem is Kareem Hunt is hurt
Hey, both
now,
of them
and then it's
hunt.
just Nick Chubb. Nah,
Oh,
Chubb is out.
breaking news, by the way.
Chubb is playing.
Odell's
Mm.
father just went ham on Baker Mayfield.
Oh, good. All right, so that means Odell's about to get traded then, because there's going to be a lot of locker room tension. Yep. Either they're going to release him. If they can't get a deal done for him by the end of this deadline, he'll be released by the end of the week.
Yep.
That's pretty much it.
Yep. Dad. Dad was like, yeah.
No other major trades, or that's about it.
Nah, I mean the NFL. Here's the thing: the NFL trade deadline, truthfully, is not like the NBA's. Like you're not going to
It's
see
not like
no
it used
big
to
spot.
be. It used to be
Yeah,
something. A lot of people staying
it
put.
used to be. Yeah, a lot of people stand put. A lot of people wait for draft day because with the NFL, what you don't want to do is you don't want to give up something too quick and then like something significant happens. Case in point, like the Colts. The Colts are not out of it for people who don't know. The Colts are not out of it. Now that Derrick Henry got hurt, the Colts are not out of it. If Derrick Henry was still, healthy and everything like that, then yeah, the Colts could have made some trades, got some picks, and just, what I'm saying, relaxed. But
We did 3 games back.
They're not even 3 games. Hold on, I think they're 2 games back. Wait a minute, no. They just lost to. They
Coach
just
3-5.
lost. So yeah. So they 3 games back. Yeah, 3 back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not over for them. Honestly, it's going to start this Thursday night against the damn Mike White and the Jets. And then, yeah, somebody just won $125,000 saying that Mike White was going to be the leading passer this week. It's fucking crazy.
It had to be a Jets fan just drunk off his ass.
Oh, of course. It was a Jets fan drunk who had some money and was just like, let me just put 1K on this. Probably saw the odds and was like, all right, I'm about to put 1K on here. Fuck it.
That's because Dak ain't play. But then the crazy thing is Cooper Rush threw for 300.
He threw for 325.
That's crazy.
That's just the type of offense that we're running. That's all that is.
That's great. And we ain't even run that good. Wasn't about that. I don't even think we had 100 yards rushing total.
We didn't. It was horrible. We didn't have 100 yards.
Zeke just got that 3rd and 16 late. That was a big play.
Yep.
How did we get back to talk about the Cowboys?
Because we're great.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh my God. Y'all the most biased people I know, man. I don't talk about no other team. Well, except for MT. You know what I'm saying? And we start talking about the Buccaneers. He might got something to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean the Colts. To me, I said it. If you go back to our division picks, I was saying that the Colts were going to finish number 2, and I was actually picking them to grab a wild card spot because they're one of the most complete teams in the AFC. They actually have good players on both sides of the ball. The problem is they just can't put the shit together. Oh, that's another player I think needs to go ahead and be traded. They need to just go ahead and trade Marlon Mack. You put him in for one game.
That's Taylor's spot.
Trade him. Yeah, that's Jonathan Taylor's spot. Trade Marlon Mack, man. Let him go somewhere and be productive.
What you gonna get from him though? Who won him?
You can get a late rounder because he's formidable. Marlon Mack was just the man like a year or 2 ago. Now all of a sudden he's not. Come on. You get a 4th or 5th rounder for him. Trade him for a 4th or 5th and let him go. And let him go somewhere and be productive. Hell, send him to shit. Well, no, they're not going to send him to Tennessee because they know they will have to see him again. So they're not going to send him there.
What about like a Seattle?
Send him to Seattle having some trouble. Send him to Seattle. Send him to Baltimore. Send him to who else having trouble at running back? Baltimore, Seattle, or you can send him to send him to the 49ers. Send him out there.
That's sad nobody ain't holler at Cam though.
It ain't sad. Cam is washed. He's done. You can't even blame injuries with him. He just can't get it
Cam
done.
over Gino.
Yeah.
Boy, did you see what Gino just did? Oh, okay.
That wasn't Gino.
Jacksonville.
It doesn't matter.
I think you can get a touchdown pass against them.
It doesn't matter. He put up 31 points. It doesn't matter. Stop hating. Give him his credit. Give that man his credit. Give him his credit.
Jacksonville, man.
It doesn't matter. See, there you go, Mr. Jones.
It's the AEW Jaguars. It's the AEW Jaguars.
It's the AEW Jaguars. Hey, go ahead.
You know they care about wrestling. They don't care about football no more. I keep telling people that. They don't care about football. It's all about pro wrestling. You know? Shout out to the Khan family.
I don't know what he's talking about. All right. Next, SmackDown.
Yeah, next. Let's go ahead. Man, they got Alpo on Halloween, though.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, put the banner up.
What, Alpo?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. All right, so what was it, 3 a.m. New York time?
I don't know. I guess it was around that time.
It's like 3 a.m. New York time. They caught him in a Dodge Ram, drive-by shooting. Took like 3 or 4 to the
Mm-hmm.
chest. He went to Harlem
Mm-hmm.
Hospital. They couldn't save him. Find out
Yep.
like more stories in that. I guess he was leaving like a Halloween party or something. They called him.
Mm-hmm.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, calculated move.
I'm definitely calculated. Somebody had to drop on him. They knew exactly where he was. And they was waiting too. This was probably around the
It
time
wasn't even
where
that many
with
shots that was fired off though.
yeah, so it was precision. That's why I said it was a hit.
It's a long time coming though. Sad to
Oh, of
say.
course.
I
Oh,
mean, the
sad to say.
dude literally a few months ago was like, "Yeah, we did this shit right here. That's where we shot Rich
Mm-hmm.
Porter."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You remember Big Head Gary? You know what I mean? Talking
Yeah,
about
no,
all
he
this.
was trying. Yeah, no, he was transparent about a lot of stuff that was happening, and it was just one of those things where you knew it was only going to be a matter of time. Because he was riding around, no helmet on, dirt bikes, riding motorcycles around New York, just having a good old time. But I said, yeah, if he's doing it like that, he must still be under federal protection. They still protecting him. After they realized they ain't need him no more, that was it.
Crazy
Nah,
thing
I don't
is,
even.
half these niggas had a Twitter. These niggas going Instagram live and Twitter talking about, I wish I would have shot him. Like, what the?
But
Here we go with the Twitter stuff again.
I
nah,
tell
Here we
you,
go.
Instagram
but
should have.
look, the shit
Oh,
that's
head.
crazy with that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I seen what's that nigga name? The nigga APAP nigga did a video on Instagram and shit. So he was like, most people that be talking about it be about to go ahead and spark somebody else up or talk to their man and go out with them and they snitching too. And you
Mm-hmm.
talking about, oh, I'm glad that it happened to him and he died and but you talking to a snitch right now. That's your best friend. So like, why are you even out here? You don't even know this man. Like that's the thing that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. And I know for me, like
Mm-hmm.
I kind of can care less about what
Yeah, pretty
happened,
much.
but it was pretty much inevitable. Like awesome Thanos
Yeah.
shit. It's like, come
Oh,
on
I
now.
agree.
It was just like,
I agree.
long karma type shit.
That's all
Yeah.
And
it was. It was
also,
it was literally a matter of time.
Hmm.
They wasn't gonna let him. Trust me. Yeah, the way and the thing was, it wasn't like he got out and then he was like, "All right, I'm gonna chill." Nah, he doing interviews. He
Documentaries.
documentaries, reminding people. You know what I'm saying? Writing
Showing people
books,
we put
all
the
this kind of
baddies at.
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, like he was ruthless with it. So I was like, "Oh yeah, eventually, yeah," because somebody's son is grown now that you probably either killed or got locked away for a while, and they haven't forgotten.
Yeah.
Or
That's
He's
it could have
basically
been
what
still
that
pulling
somebody
was.
himself there.
random and was like, oh man, look, this was my money. You know what I'm saying? You done messed my money for. Oh, this is because of you. You know what I'm saying? Anything. Could have been anything
No,
random.
I mean, but it was calculated though. If you caught him leaving a party, it was calculated. Unless he was online saying, "Hey, I'm at this party at this location."
Even with that, I mean, somebody is statue, I'm sure he would probably be somewhere that is not, out in the open. You know what I'm saying? Or he have to worry
Exactly.
about
That's
that. So like, yeah,
exactly. That's why I said this.
that's why I get it.
Yeah, it was calculated.
But he knew it
Somebody
was
says,
coming though. Cause it's like a few interviews not too long ago. He was like he accepted his fate and all of that. I mean, he ain't really going to hide, and then they went back to Harlem. He knew it was
uh
going to happen.
yeah, because at one point they had him living in Boston, and they was like, that's where he was going to spend the rest of his life. And then he was like, "Nah, I want to go back home to Harlem. I get love in Harlem." And that's what he did. He left Boston and he went to Harlem, which was fucking crazy to me. I was just like, okay, that's what you want to do, buddy. If you feel confident with that, by all means, go ahead.
if you Takashi, is he nervous right now?
Yeah, but Takashi, once he's able to relocate, I think Takashi will relocate and stay away.
I ain't gonna lie, he probably already is, and honestly, he got the Secret Service with him. He got the
Mm-hmm.
money to protect himself for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Well, remember he was in Cali for a minute in the hills,
Mm.
but you're not really safe there. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. Uh, Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. They was able to get him, unfortunately. Cali fucked up. Cali, they gonna get you regardless. But yeah, if
Nah,
I'm Takashi,
it
if
all
I'm
depends if
Takashi, I'm
you're in
down
that
by
gated
here.
community, because you wouldn't be able to ride up there anyway.
That's true.
Yeah, it was a long time coming though, man. It was a long time coming.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since you seen the end and paid it for. Well, I know some niggas in
Yep.
DC. I could give you. It was over after that.
Yeah, but I don't think somebody rode all the way up from DC.
Nah.
Nah, that was
No.
somebody in New York who did that.
Yeah. Hey, said that nigga Wayne Perry got a cake in jail and everything. Birthday out there today.
Man, go ahead.
I will say this though.
Today your birthday,
Some of the
Silk.
Yeah, but what I will say is though, some of the stories that I've been hearing of Alpo back in the day, that shit is hilarious. Like him slapping Keith Sweat in front of his security. That's some shit right
I
there.
heard that shit. Yeah. I heard that shit.
Yeah, slapped his ass right in his face and was just like, yeah.
You said who?
Security told
Keith
Keith Sweat.
Sweat.
Yeah,
Mm.
he
Yeah,
slapped Keith Sweat ass. Security told Keith Sweat, yeah, you gonna have to eat that one. It ain't nothing we could do about that.
that's terrible.
Yeah, well. Yeah, apparently he was feared. He was like some big bully out here.
He had the muscle.
Mm-hmm.
He had the muscle. That's all. Well, it happened on
Well,
Halloween. That's all we can say about that one.
Oh, that's crazy. Well,
mm-hmm.
was it on Halloween or was it the day before?
No, it's
No, I was
Halloween.
on Halloween because if it was 3 a.m., it was
It's a
Halloween.
Halloween.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
shit got real spooky for him.
Or Harlem
It is what
Hospital's
it
giving them beds out.
Man, the shit got real
is. Yeah,
spooky for him.
Sad.
it did. Shit about to get real spooky for Fetty Wap, Mr. 100 Kilos. And a
Oh
conspiracy
man.
charge. 100 kilos and a
And they
conspiracy
had
charge.
1.5 million in cash.
Yep. Night night.
Damn,
Night
dog.
night.
Fetty Wap got caught 100 bricks though.
Bruh.
I
I
don't even know
swear,
how
bro.
he can see all them bricks at one time.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying. And he got caught with him though.
Yeah.
He couldn't see it coming.
Well, not court with him, but they said he was linked to basically the distribution of like 100 kilos.
Nigga had the whole record label in his duffel bag.
Mm-hmm. Well, guess what? He probably something that happened. But yeah, man, these rappers today, man, it's crazy right now being in the rap industry. You either gonna owe somebody, you either gotta be up under somebody's wing for, you know what I'm saying, a long time before you can finally sprout yours. Or you're gonna be dead. Those basically the only three options when you want to be a rapper.
I know. What's
Or
going on?
you take the proper route and you get behind these labels and you get them to
Yeah,
promote
but you
you,
end up
and then
owing
they
them money.
pay.
You ain't here with,
No, it's a
but
percentage,
you
and
end
I'm
up
about to
owing
say,
them money.
but I mean,
Bruh, Meek
shit.
Mill
If
said
you can
he's
make
never seen a check from his label.
that's
He's never
his
seen one.
that's his dumb allegations. All
Bruh,
right. So
that
look, this
ain't
is what I
his.
want
What's
to
the
make.
name?
All
Agree
right,
with
Yeah,
him.
with
Savage
this.
owned the majority of his masters. Savage did it right. He's like,
So
Yeah.
you gonna take
even
it,
with
give me at
And
least
French.
60 cents.
okay, prime example, even with Savage, right?
He did his right.
Mm-hmm.
He had made deal arrangements for companies to promote his albums and to get on features, but they only got a percentage. You give what you're going to take from them, and if you know it's going to sell, you're not losing. He probably just signed a bad deal, and it's like, why complain about it now? It's like you're just being
Cause he
dumb.
probably no,
That's
cause
even
he's
like Dolph.
probably
Like, I mean, you mess with Dolph. Like
oh, of
Dolph, he
course.
did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? He went to, sign. He never signed to a major label, but he did
Uh-huh.
work with
He
them
took the Empire
and
route.
had them and did like a 2-year contract or something like that and got out. That's what promoted one of his albums. I don't think it was the last one. It may have been the one before last, or either the last one.
Was it like Rich
Yeah, it was the
Slade or
last
something
one.
like that? Who did
Yeah,
Rich
yeah,
Slade?
yeah, yeah. Rich Slave. That was
It was Rich
Empire. That was
Slade.
under
You
Empire.
could tell that was like top quality produced and shit.
So I mean,
Hmm.
like it all depends on your deal. Like, man, we can't.
Here's what I will say. Here's what I will say. Meek Mill, somewhat he get. I don't know the full details, but I know this: most artists are given advances, and so you're not going to see a check afterwards if your album and all of that doesn't recoup that money that they advanced you. You get what I'm saying?
But the crazy
Because
thing
what
is your
happened?
advance gotta go other shit though. Your advance gotta go to wardrobe. Your advance gotta go to other shit though.
It does, and basically the only way that you
You gotta
really
book
get
your
that
own
check,
No,
studio time
honestly,
at this point.
see, that's
yeah,
different.
it's
You're not
torn.
getting an advance. That's well, if you sign a deal and you get an advance, that's fucking stupid as hell because you
It's
have
the
to make
difference
that
between
back.
the advance and the signing bonus.
That too, and then also there's a difference when you have support and then you just pay a percentage off your portions of what you bring in.
Hmm.
I mean, at this point, to be successful as an artist, like your music almost gotta be secondary. I mean, it's the thing that gets you over, but you gotta do other investments and other endeavors to really be over though. Because like, who's really getting it off straight music today? Just straight music, no endorsements or anything else.
Straight music, nah. It's got to be endorsements. You got to have other endeavors. That's why I don't understand
I
why
don't
Meek is
know. I
getting so
mean,
upset.
I guess probably say there's a lot of artists probably just doing straight music. I mean, because
Who?
And like,
we
and making it and getting it. Who?
I was about to say, yeah, most artists.
uh
Who?
I mean, but okay, all right. So
No, 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 no,
but
no,
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 no.
no, 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 no.
Nah.
Before I speak it,
Nah. We're
no,
not
hold on,
gonna
hold
skip
on.
over this.
Nah,
Who's the artist? Who's the artist?
I was about to say currency, but
But
he
he's
also have
independent, isn't he?
other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does weed. He sells. He flips cars
Yeah,
all day.
also, but look, this is what I'm about to say behind that. Because when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, why would it
The
just
Andretti
be
OG.
music? Why would it be just music if you're generating a lot of money? You have to put it somewhere. You have to spend it. You know what I'm saying? Unless
Of
you just
course,
want to pay
Meek
a lot of
Mills
fucking
owns
taxes.
lids.
So it's
Exactly,
just
Meek
like,
Mill he owns lids. He has a lot of endeavors that's going on right
all right.
now.
So, but
So
what was your point with Meek Mill though? Like, he just signed a dumbass contract, and now he's
no,
complaining.
my whole
Well,
point with Meek
everybody
Mill
MMG
is
did around that time. They was all on the 360. Wale and
exactly they
Noni was on
was.
the 360 together.
They sure was.
He
No,
signed
my
a
only point with
360.
Meek Mill, yeah, but my only point with Meek Mill was is like he's saying that, but at the end of the day, did you get an advance, Meek, when you signed your deal? Because if you did, then you need to check to see what your album did and if it recouped that money. Because the way, and this is from my understanding, when you sign a 3 album deal, let's say if they give you 5 million, if your first album only generates 1 million, then your last 2 albums have to generate that last 4 million in order for your deal to be complete and in order for you to be able to start getting checks after that. Like you have to basically give back that advance based off of like what your album does. And if not, then you're gonna continue to owe the label and they're not
But
gonna
he
cut
had
you a
great
check.
singles. He should have went back and renegotiated some of the singles. At least got royalties from some of them singles he did.
Mm-hmm.
That shit sounds stupid to me. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I blame whoever his entertainment lawyer is. Whoever looked over that contract for him,
Mm-hmm.
told him to sign it. Well, he might ain't had one. He probably just in the studio. Let me sign this shit.
But no, it's like even what MT said, it's like if you review your sales, I mean, that has to add up. But that's usually what it
Yeah.
is. Like that's usually what the person do
But
with the
that's the
smarter
thing,
route.
though. It's
Because
kind of
if they're
in the
boosting your
digital
shit for
era.
radio play, you know what I'm saying? Radio play, you know what I'm saying? Club play, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And putting that out socially, and then also listening
Mm-hmm.
platforms, and they put posting ads, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
so
Like
hard
how
to
he
track
had with the
now.
buses and all that shit. They should have just got a
Yeah.
percentage of his total sales,
It,
and he should
it's
have
Mm-hmm.
because
still
it's not
generated
physical though. It's
revenue
digital.
from that instead of just touring.
It's hard to do digital though. It's not physical anymore, so it's really
What you
hard to track your
mean?
sales.
That's how
People could be
everybody. That's
streaming
how
this shit
Drake
right
does it.
now. People could be streaming this shit right now. You get more money.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, did I say digital?
All right,
Digital
y'all.
streaming, same difference.
The Packers have released Jalen Smith already.
Yeah, he had a good career. Yeah, he had a good
What
career.
do you mean a good career? He's still young. Jalen ain't even 30 years old yet.
He had
He
a
had a
good
good
career.
career.
He had a good
Damn,
career.
bro. Hell yeah, that man Jalen Smith, I think he like 27, 28. Like, this is bad. Nobody wants you.
He injury prone, bro. Once you get
He
that
didn't get
label on you,
injured, but he didn't get injured in Green Bay. He just wasn't performing.
yeah, he had that one
Yeah,
good
look,
season.
yeah, I was about to say that man had one tackle, bro. One tackle in Green Bay's game versus Washington. One tackle.
You see how Michael Parsons performing? Yeah, yeah, he had a good career.
Oh, I'm sorry. Correction. Jalen Smith is 26 years old. 26.
He might get a second win. He get picked up in the off season. Hopefully,
By
somebody get him
who
though.
is the somebody will, hopefully.
Hope he
Maybe
go
the Colts will
AFC.
get him. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
maybe
hope he go
maybe the
AFC.
Colts or the Chiefs will get him.
I mean, Buffalo could use him too. Honestly, we talking about
Yeah, they
contenders.
could. Yeah.
I can see him in Buffalo,
Ten
but
I can see him in Tennessee.
yeah, he got to go AFC though. He done in the
Yeah,
NFC.
Tennessee is AFC. But yeah, NFC don't nobody
Mm.
want his ass. Don't
Go
nobody
to the
want him.
Falcons. He played for the
Nah, he go
Lions.
to the well, actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. Falcons actually just lost one of their star linebackers, so that's actually possible. He may go to the Falcons.
But why we on this music tip though? I mean, it's November now, man. We gotta start picking like what our albums of the year are though. I
And
mean,
I
other
think
than
it's good.
Nas and Tyler,
You
who
know,
is it
yeah,
though?
Gucci man, suck though.
I mean, the Snow
Nah, I
Icy
would even say,
Boys.
yeah, nah.
Nah,
It's gonna be not. It honestly, I got a Nas, Tyler, and of course, by default, you're gonna have to throw CLB in there because of all the records and all that shit that it broke.
It the it's not a bad album though.
And I didn't think it was ever. I didn't think that it was bad. I never said it was bad when it first came out. I just said that it was mid. It was average.
It's getting a little
That's all.
better.
Yeah, but to me, to me, Tyler still has album of the year in my opinion.
Yeah, it's Tyler and Nas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's close. I mean, people gonna throw Cole up there by default because it's J. Cole.
Yeah, exactly.
nah,
They
fuck
are.
no. That album did not do what it needed to do.
What was your thoughts on Wale, Zeus?
Still don't listen to it. Sorry,
Nah, Falern 2 was pretty good. Falern 2 was pretty good.
still
And,
don't.
and- and the first one was a banger though.
I heard a couple of
keep getting-
songs and I was just like, I
I mean,
wasn't
I kind of
interested
like
in listening to it.
it's crazy because he still be putting the city on though.
Maybe because like I haven't really been in that setting, for Wale. Like I like to listen to that to go to like maybe a nice kickback or
My
something.
man
Some kind
put
of
my man
ride,
put my man put slow bounce
ride
on
out.
the
But
album.
He
You gotta
did.
show love for that. He put slow bounce on the album. He put T.O.B. on that joint. That's crazy.
I mean, that's not
Mm.
nothing new, man. But shout out for that though. For representing the hometown. Like, but If I listen to it, I mean, I'll let you know. I
For
mean, a
me
couple
though,
of songs, the songs that I did listen to, they was alright though. But it was just like I just wasn't in that mode to listen to it.
a
I
solid
mean,
third,
here's the thing.
solid third for me. Vince Staples though. Vince Staples album was fire. It gets better every
I
time I
still
go
haven't
back and
listened to
listen to it.
Vince.
You gotta
I
listen
still
to
gotta
Vince.
listen to Vince.
You gotta listen to Vince. Vince is dope. Not gonna lie, he killed that joint. I fucks with it heavy. Great production and
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
He be spitting
What
on it.
about Moneybag Yo? A
Hell
Gangsta's
no.
Pain.
Hell
Nah.
no.
If anything, I knew you was about to go there. I
I
about to
damn near
say
put DMX over that.
what's really,
Don't do that.
and I know it's gonna be biased for us, but let's be realistic. The NBA YoungBoy jump that'll be over Bunny Bag Yo, and
Pooh Shiesty will probably be over Moneybag Yo.
only reason because he did no features, and then also everybody was actually waiting for that album, and he released it while he was in jail. So it's just
I'm
like,
about to say, and they said it already hit 1 billion streams. Like that shit is crazy. They
yeah.
said that young boy
So
hit 1 billion streams with no promotion.
Here's album.
I haven't. Here's the thing. I'm not a young boy fan, but it's a lot of people that
Yes,
love
he
him.
does. I
exactly,
told
that's
you.
what
I
that's what I'm
told you
saying.
that dude got a hell of a following. I told you that dude got
He
a hell
has
of
a
a
cult.
following.
He has a cult like fan base. That's how crazy it is.
See, it's
It
almost like
is.
Tyler's, but the difference is Tyler found a way to elevate that shit. Now everybody's a fan of Tyler. Like Hollywood loves Tyler,
Yeah.
and then Tyler just been jumping on features out of nowhere. Like, oh, okay. Cause you know the first time I really like heard Tyler was on the Freddie Gibbs joint. When he did the Freddie Gibbs joint, Alfredo.
Yeah. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
But yeah, a couple of albums we probably missed. Judas and the Black Messiah soundtrack. That joint came out in February.
Yeah, but that's not album of the year worthy.
No, nah.
Yeah.
I mean, Eminem
I about
came
to
out.
say
Oh,
that
you
might
just
be
saying in
like
general.
soundtrack.
Eminem came out in January out of nowhere. People forgot about that shit completely. Dumb and Dumber 2 came out this year. That shit was ass to me.
Nah, that shit actually Dumb and Dumber 2 actually was decent. But I'm gonna tell you though, the Paper Route album, the Paper Route Empire album, that shit was fire. Paper Route Illuminati, that shit was fire.
What about Slam Language 2?
That was good.
Yeah.
I kind of like this. I kind of like this. That punk album pretty dope though. I like that joint. But me, my West Coast bias, I got Larry June up there too. That Orange Print is fire. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I listened
Larry
to that.
June.
I'm
Larry
good.
June.
Yeah, that's fine. You can have it.
Baby Keem. Oh, Donda. I mean, Donda dropped.
Of course. Well, Donda's gonna go in the gospel category. I mean, they're gonna say hip hop as well, but yeah, it's really gospel.
It's a few songs that I go to and listen to a lot though. Like Jesus Lord Part 2. I listen to that like almost every day.
Jesus Lord Part 2, Off the Grid. Tell me if you know someone that
I'm trying to figure. It's something that came out earlier this year, and I do not know what it was, because like we was talking about it.
You know what? That nigga Jay Electronica killed that joint.
He did. Nah, he did. Jay Electronica killed it. Oh yeah, they said that stem that Kanye released, that stem speaker thing or whatever, you create your own beat and mix up the songs. They said it actually came with unreleased tracks on there too. So yeah, so if you order one, if you were able to get one, then yeah, you good to go.
It was like $250 or something, right?
200, and then now it's reselling for like 550, 600.
That's crazy. I look at some YouTube videos of it.
And I don't even think he shipped it out yet. People still waiting.
Well, all the Gazelle that dropped this year seemed like too.
He did. Westside.
But once again, though, the consensus is giving Westside Gun the most love, though. Everybody talking about that. Yeah, everybody talking about that Hitler Way Her Name's 8.
That's because of his production, bro. That production is fire.
Yeah, it is.
His production is so good, it make you forget how ass the lyrics are. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That nigga probably got
Yeah.
the best ad libs of the game right now too. His ad libs is fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Um,
speaking of ad libs, nigga Jeezy came out with something with I think Boston George and something else. That joint was out fire on the low.
Would y'all put Meek in the top 5?
No.
Meek Mill, nah, Expensive Pain. No, it's a dope album, but it's not top five.
I listened to it. It's better than what I thought. I
I
listened to
told
it
you.
again.
I told
You
you.
know what's
I
crazy?
told
I'm in
you.
the car and
Mm-hmm.
wifey put it on. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I just called myself, okay, all
Exactly.
right,
I told you.
Right.
I told
maybe
you
it's
that.
okay. It's like, maybe.
I mean, it's some bangers on that jump. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
few. It's
what's
a
that?
few.
Like that Southside jump.
Yep.
Of course,
South
the
Side, North
expensive
Side.
pain.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not expensive. It's expensive pain.
Yeah.
Jump with
Yeah. No, it's a
Uzi.
song called
Hey,
Expensive.
the T Grizzly
Oh, you
dropped this
talking
year?
about
Did that T Grizzly joint drop this year? Or was that last year?
White Forces? I thought that was late last year, but no, that might be this year. I gotta check. Oh yeah, the joint with Blue Notes 2 is what you talking about with
Yeah,
Uzi.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's my shit right there.
I ain't like
Trust
that T
that
Grizzly
jump.
was fire. I like that T Grizzly joint. I don't know. I'm Jad Detroit biased because I fuck with Bodie James and Alchemist joint heavy. That Big Sean 4-pack is fire. I'm ready for a new Big Sean album, man. But it's gonna do what it
Yeah,
always did, though. It's gonna be good quality and shit, but they ain't gonna do the numbers it need to do.
I do it. Tell me
Him
if
and
you
Yeah.
know
Wale might be the two
someone.
most underrated of all time now.
Tell me
You
if you
said
know
what?
someone
Big Sean and
that
Wale might be the two
needs.
most underrated this generation.
I can agree with
Mm-hmm.
that.
Because I'm about to say them
Another
two niggas
heartfelt
catalogs
week.
is smashing a lot of niggas catalogs, bro. They both
It
got
is.
great bodies of work.
Tell me if you know someone that needs Jesus.
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, look, see, that's what you not about to play. See, that'll be the that'll be the day I fall asleep with somebody car. They just go ahead and put on some Donda, and don't let us go on
Who
be going
slept
out.
on joints though? Bobby Sessions joint slept on. Isaiah Rashad's joint slept on too.
Isaiah Rashad was, it
It's
was
alright.
average.
It's
It was
alright.
average. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was average. It was average.
Not an
I'm
Isaiah
not gonna lie to
Rashad
you.
fan. I understand.
Yeah, I was just like, okay. Okay, Josh lost to Big Sosa in fantasy. Okay,
Mac
Big
Homie.
Sosa.
Mac Homie Jones, alright, that pray for Haiti. I didn't even know Lil Yachty dropped this year. Why they got Lil
Neither did
Yachty
I.
out?
I didn't even know that either. Tell me if you know
Give a fuck about him
someone
though.
that needs
Good to see he ain't fall off
Jesus.
though. He ain't do the
Yeah,
designer route.
yeah.
Designer the most disappointing
Hey,
artist.
MT, you out here sound like Lamar, okay? Just in the
Tell me if
future,
you know
sick of that.
someone that needs
I mean,
Jesus.
we still got Kendrick got to drop this year. Kendrick might drop next year though. I can see him dropping like January,
Yeah,
February, honestly.
yeah. Back when people don't care about him. Yep, I agree.
I know after he come out of nowhere and get the world on fire, he don't drop nothing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Damn, I almost forgot Kid Cudi dropped.
Shit. To be honest, I didn't even listen to that album
Weekend
either.
in
No,
football
I
complete.
tried,
Won
but
about 600.
Mm.
fuck football.
You been watching BMF though?
Oh yeah.
You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the
I was about to
rain.
say that's what you sounded like for a minute talking about some Jesus.
Nigga, that man killed the kid though. That shit was wild.
Yeah,
Man,
stabbed him. Sorry, little homie. Sorry, little homie. Word is that the real Lamar's still alive.
Wow.
They said. Yeah, they said the
I'm
real
liking that.
Lamar's still alive.
Yeah, that nigga wilding on that joint. They killed his mans and everything.
Uh-huh.
They put on the Omar jacket with the do rag and the pump.
Hey man, listen. You gotta understand that man child got taken away from him. Okay, at the end of the day, he loved his baby girl.
Nah, it wasn't even. It was that, and then like everything, like his whole family got taken away. Shit was just looking up
Yeah,
type
yeah,
shit.
exactly. Lost cash doll. Let me tell you something. He went from fucking fat bitches on the floor to having cash doll. So yeah, I can
I forgot
understand.
about that shit.
Hmm. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro? That'll make any man go crazy, bro. When you gotta go back to fat bitches, bro, and you had cash doll. I'm sorry.
Man, nah,
Okay.
he had to get that one out though, man. He was ready.
He
He was like,
did.
man,
That
look,
man
man, I
had
just got
her on
home.
the
She
floor.
bullshitting.
Yeah,
He paid for that too.
he did. Had her
he,
ass up at Fat Burger right
He said
there on the
he paid for
floor.
that. Hey,
he
go
did.
ahead.
He did pay for it. You right. He
He
did.
paid.
What he give her?
I don't know what he
What he
get.
buy her? A meal? I think it was
Yeah,
a
he said
meal or
something. I'll see you
something.
next time. So it ain't the first time.
Yeah.
$40.
It ain't the first time either.
He probably didn't give her $40. He probably got enough for a burger, fries, and shake. He probably gave her about a dub or
But it's gonna.
25. Had her ass on.
Yeah, if you know the real story, it's gonna get very interesting.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Especially with the folks and all that shit.
Hmm.
It,
Yeah.
it's crazy
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. We
Seeing
don't want to
Terry
give her.
though, you watch All American, then you see this nigga
I
like
know.
two
Hey,
shades
look.
darker,
Yeah, yeah. That shit threw me
kidnapping.
Hey,
the fuck
But what's
off.
crazy? So is he wearing a special contact lens or something? Cause like, how they get his eye to be cross-eyed like that? Like this shit crazy.
Hey,
That's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
it is. It gotta be.
My man
Like,
went from
'cause,
Donnell to that. I said, get out of here.
man,
Yeah.
hey, so I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, yo, I know it's not. Is that Donnell, right? I know it's not him. And I'm looking, I'm like, nah. And I literally had to look this man up. Like, I had to ask like 2, 3 people and just to make sure.
Do
I
they
mean,
still even watch All
hey
American
Zeus.
still?
I'm about to say. Apparently, it's a new season and niggas is excited for it.
Oh
It's like a
yeah,
season
it's
4.
it's
I ain't
decent.
even finished
I'm not
3.
even
I
gonna lie
ain't
to
finished
you.
3.
It's three either. I stopped at 2.5, bro. It got
Oh
corny.
man.
It got
Yeah,
real corny.
nah, watch the rest of it. I mean,
Ain't nobody
you
watching this
could
shit, Zeus.
come on,
Nigga, it's
man.
on the
Everybody
CW,
watching
bro.
it.
I'm
I ain't
driving.
gonna lie. I ain't
Okay,
gonna lie. Shorty was
it's on
blowing
the
me. That's why I
CW,
stopped watching it.
There's a lot
Coop,
of shows
bro.
on
It's
the
on the
CW
CW.
that people watch.
Coop was getting on my fucking nerves. That's
Yeah,
why I
Black
stopped watching
Lightning.
that shit. Coop was getting on my fucking nerves, me.
Yeah, that's why
Exactly.
you got. That's why you
Er,
got to finish the season. Okay,
I
that's
gotta
all I'm gonna
finish
er,
this
say.
season.
And then once you
every time
finish the
something got
season, let me
figured
know.
out.
I'm about to
Every time
binge that
something,
shit right now. See if my
Nah,
wife.
every
seriously.
time something,
Nah,
Go watch
every
it.
seriously.
time something got
And then
figured
let me
out.
know because I
Every
was
time
the
something
same
got figured
way
out, Coop would go get in some shit.
and had to say it puppy face.
Yeah, sad puppy face the whole time. Yeah, you know,
I
I'm
can't
gonna
even
make
make it.
this move.
See, I don't know
This
what
shit was
episode y'all
funny.
on, so I'm not gonna say anything. But definitely
I
watch
think
the
You
the
could
movie.
last
say
one.
honestly, you could tell me everything that you want to tell me about it. I'm not watching that
Nah,
shit.
Yeah,
I'm good.
You tell me everything.
I'm gonna
I'm
watch
not
it on
watching
that.
that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we need to talk. Did you watch Halloween Kills, Zeus?
Mm-mm.
Slipping.
You
That
know,
joint is
evil
hilarious.
must die.
I watched
Evil
it again.
must
That
die.
joint, it's actually very entertaining. I actually laughed at
Yep.
it.
Army of Thieves. I like that.
Evil dies tonight. Evil
And
dies
that
tonight.
and I'm not even gonna lie to you. If
That's a
they
feature
do,
sample, by the way, MT.
What? Evil dies tonight? Oh,
Somebody
absolutely.
would sample that shit. Watch.
and
Griselda
then
will.
also
You know they will.
Mm-hmm.
also with this new trend going on, like people actually having like multiverses until they own cinematic projects.
Mhm.
That's the new wave right now. And thinking of
Yeah,
Army
but
of
the only one
Thieves.
who's been successful, only one who's really been successful has been 50. Like, let's be real. He literally created the Marvel universe for drug dealers.
That's crazy.
He did
He
for
did it
drug
before
dealers.
HBO. He did it before
Yep.
HBO. That's what made it crazy.
I mean, I've been
Yep.
said that. I pointed it out. I made
He
the
did.
call
I didn't hear you say
before.
that. I didn't know that he
Nah,
said that.
It was
he
on
said
the
it
show.
when Tyreek Jones first came out. He said it when book two first came out.
Mm.
It's footage.
But here's the thing, though. The only thing that doesn't make sense is I still don't understand why it's called Power Book Two Ghost. You get what I'm saying? Like, like raising Canaan made sense because it showed you how Canaan was being raised. Force makes sense because we know Tommy rules with force. What the fuck is Ghost about?
Because I mean, basically,
He in the
it's
footsteps
just
of his
like the
father.
exactly. And then also, it was an empowering move by using Ghost because Ghost was like the main franchise. So this pretty much is Tariq's new role. You get what I'm saying?
So he's the new Ghost,
Because
basically.
Ghost is still the
Yeah,
main focus. That everything is still tied to his fucking father.
yeah.
He still ain't get his inheritance yet. So
That's true.
it's,
Yeah, that's true. He didn't get that yet. Yeah, he's still
then
trying to
also
get
it
that
was the
money.
first. It was the first one to be a spinoff. So it's like, why not name it Ghost? You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
too
but
many
I'm
things that
hearing
lead up
more.
to that.
But you hearing more from Kanan in this Ghost series than you are of actual Ghost. Like it's
But
not even
also, Kanan
flashbacks to
was
his
related to
father.
Ghost too as well, though. MT.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't related to him. They was
I
just
mean, not
friends.
that was. I mean, related like as in friends. They still did work. Like they still was relatable. Like they're still leading up the Ghost. Like all these people that he's still surrounding himself with is from his father, and he's making new endeavors. You know what I'm saying? He's
But
pretty much
Kanan, yeah, but
becoming his
Kanan is.
father.
But the thing is, though, we keep getting flashbacks, so we keep getting like special appearances from Kanan, where Kanan is like in his conscious. When are we going to get Ghost in his conscious? Do you get what I'm saying?
It probably won't happen because he probably don't look as Ghost as a father figure, but he's becoming his father. It might come in a later season. All right, that's a hot take, and I'm gonna say that now.
Fair
They
enough. I'm
finally
gonna
might
hang
be
up then.
realized I am my daddy.
Like shit.
Yeah, true.
He make moves just like him. I ain't gonna lie, damn, Kane the mother is Ghost. I swear, looking at the end of the season, she's standing there staring out like that shit like the end of a power season.
It does. Tell me if you know someone. Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
definitely does. It does. And
I ain't
then
gonna
you
lie,
got the two
I'm kind of
women.
shocked. Kanan got a second season coming.
I'm not
I
shocked.
thought it,
That show was
I thought,
actually
I'm not shocked.
decent.
no, it was
Yeah.
very
Uh-uh.
decent, but I thought they was gonna wrap that up early.
And then also
Uh-uh.
how they played all like the nostalgia of the '90s. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is fucking.
Uh-huh.
That shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty much insane.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well, the 80s and the 90s. 80s and 90s.
80s
it
and
was
90s, all that.
90. It's the cuff, but it was pretty accurate, like as far as the music and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I just know ain't they was wearing steep techs back then though.
Yeah, they was wearing
No,
steep
they
text back
was. They
then.
was. They, I ain't
Mhm.
even gonna lie to you. That was one thing that I say that DC kind of was late on was the steep techs. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
New York definitely had them jumps because niggas was on the EVs and it kind of flip flop as far as the style.
Yeah,
Tell me if you
you
know
doing a good job
someone.
though. Shout out to Fendi.
And
You haven't
also
missed yet.
shout out to Wale defending us on the style because DJ Envy tried to say that we wear Tims and Tims was our thing and Harlem and Queens and all that had the
Oh,
style and they
you
had
talking about
Nike
the Nike
shoes.
boots? Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck DJ Envy now. I'm sorry. Well, they made the song Nike boots. Jim Jones hopped on a remix. Enough said.
Exactly. Like, come on, man.
Uh-huh.
Like, and the ACGs and all that. Like,
That was
what nobody
DC.
wearing
That was
ACGs?
DC. Them niggas was wearing butters and beef and broccolis.
Exactly. And he's like, dang, how you gonna put the Tims on us? Like,
What they gonna say next? They wore new
I think
boots.
he know what he talk about, like the Tims with like the drop socks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that was like a kind of like a DC thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the Tims with the drop
Yeah,
socks.
they did do the but yeah, it's like early mid 90s with the drop socks and all that.
But yeah, like how Wale said, we ain't do the super Tims, all the colors and
Uh-huh.
all that, we good. Just fresh pair of butters, bubblegum sole, we good.
Yeah, We did Nike boots, bro.
Yeah, tired of it, honestly. Tired.
Then he gave us New Balances off the cuff. I mean, of course we did New Balances too, but
The Yo's be like they started that though.
you said the who?
The Yo's,
The Yo
Baltimore.
Boys. Yeah, Baltimore
No,
Yo Boys.
they didn't start that. No, it's not.
Nah, we started New Balances, bro. We started a lot of things as far as East Coast.
I would say New York started a lot of things, but we did. It's certain things that we did start. Like obviously, urban wear, we started that. New Balance, yes. Nike boots, we started that. But when it comes to like designer fashion and stuff, that's New York.
Yeah, historically.
I mean,
Yeah,
because they get it off the boat.
pretty much.
Hmm.
And then also, I mean, like, shoot, they bodegas job vicious, you know what I'm saying? And then if you go to the right spot, you get the knockoff, it look the same, everybody got everything. Everybody want to
Uh-huh.
fit in.
Yeah, because I mean, in the '80s they had Gucci on lock.
Uh-huh.
Somebody said Alpo Louis Vuitton jacket was fake.
I could care less. I
He
don't.
said,
Yeah, y'all got anything else to say? Let's go ahead and wrap this up.
you know what?
No, I know Henry. So breaking news: Henry Ruggs of the Las Vegas Raiders. He was involved in a serious car accident. So yeah, Raiders just took another blow.
Damn.
He's
Mm.
expected to be okay.
Here in
He is
Vegas?
expected to be okay. Yeah, he was expected to be okay, but
It's a lot
it's
of
a very
accidents up
bad
here.
car wreck. Yeah,
It's
it's
been a
definitely
lot
bad.
of accidents this year here, like deaths. A lot of car
Yeah, but
accidents.
like this is bad. Like one of the cars caught, like the car that he hit caught fire, and then his car just smashed up. Like that shit looks terrible.
I gotta see it. If it happened in Vegas, I gotta see what happened. It probably happened on the 15th. I gotta see it.
Probably.
Yeah, I find out.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that shit looks bad though.
Shit. Saturday though, Canelo Alvarez. Enjoy the fight.
Oh, this Saturday?
Oh, that's happening this
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yep.
Oh man. All
Quick
right.
Probably,
Well, I need to
I
predictions
figure
before
out.
probably
we
won't
leave.
I
watch
need
that.
to.
A quick prediction before we leave out. How you think the fight gonna go?
Canelo gonna knock his silly ass out.
What
Yeah,
round?
In between the
fifth.
fourth and the sixth round.
I say fifth. I
I
call
actually
that
got.
dead on. Hot take right now. Fifth round.
I actually got a TKO in the third.
Mm,
He's
I don't
pissed.
know. I
He's
think
motivated. He's been
he is,
quiet.
but I think true.
You don't call him a motherfucker. You don't call him a motherfucker. So,
That is
all right, I
true.
don't got nothing though.
I
Have
don't got nothing
nothing
else either.
else.
All right. Well, MT signing off with me and my co-host.
Just Jones and to the right.
This is the truth, man. Thanks for y'all. Go ahead and listen to them. Make sure y'all go ahead and like, subscribe, do everything that you need to do, and make sure you hit that link tree.
Hashtag free Zeus on Sundays.
Hey, go
Peace.
ahead.